We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Detroit Tigers. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Spencer Turnbull gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Now at the plate, Brandon Lau. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
The 1-1.
Inside, ball 1.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The average for him sitting at .312 on the season. 18 homers and 51 runs batted in. The 1-0 home.
No, that's low.
And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
The 2-1 home.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Scooped up, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied into straightaway right. Reyes is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. The Tigers coming up, no score. Blake Snell will be the starter for the Rays in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Next up for Detroit, Jacoby Jones, as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Go!
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Outside, 3-0 now. And the pitch.
Hey!
And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Batting second.
Stepping in, Nico Goodrum. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Previous history with Blake Snell, he's gone 2 for 5. 1 out, nobody on. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
Hey!
Curveball hit on the ground to shortstop. Adames picks it up. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go. Up next for the Rays, Ji-Man Choi.
The first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Here comes the first pitch.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Hit out towards second. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Hunter Renfroe, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 9 homers, 26 RBIs. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Choi gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
In now, Jose Martinez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Three and 0 now.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this is foul. The 3-1, and he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Willie.
Striding into the box, Willie Adames. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch coming. Here it is.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
The 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 7 homers, 26 RBIs. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
First and second now, 1 man out. Outside, 3-0 now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Here it comes, the 3-0.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
A full count to the Rays center fielder.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And he misses with that one, ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Bases are loaded here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And this is taken for a ball high and tight, 2-2. Three and 2 now.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Line drive to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Now batting, Brandon Lau. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Sent toward first, and no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Rays are out in front, 2-0. Next for the Tigers, C.J. Cron. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
C.J. Cron.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In his career, Cron enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. The windup and the 0-1.
I got the count 1 and 2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart. From the stretch. Fastball well outside. Here it comes, 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. From the belt, the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
The 3-2 pitch. High and deep to straightaway right. Right fielder looking up at the track, the wall. And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him as the Tigers have knotted things up at 2 apiece.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop. And it's grounded just foul down the line. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Here now the 2-2.
Down to 3-2.
Popped him up. And Lau is there for the catch. There's one gone.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
So the base is empty here with one away. And into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Candelario playing here in his age 26 season. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Still only one out in the inning. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Swung on and missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Stepping in now, Austin Romine. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. He comes in still down on the interstate at 199. 2 home runs and a dozen RBIs. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday night baseball on the show after this. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Top of the 3rd set to get underway. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Meadows. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way.
Yeah.
The 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
The third baseman.
Stepping up now, Yandy Diaz. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one. And it's fouled away. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. Runner at second here with one man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the stretch. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
All even now, 2-2. One out and a runner on second base. And he takes ball three, so it's a full count now. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
At the plate, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Rays are in front, 3-2.
Back now for the Tigers' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. At the start of the day, they have the worst team batting average in the league, and when I talked with one member of the coaching staff, he told me there's really no good excuse or explanation for it. Even though batting average isn't the end-all be-all of offensive stats, he said there's no denying they have to figure out how to be more competitive with their at-bats. Back to you, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading up for the Tigers.
At the plate, Victor Reyes. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Changeup called strike one. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Up next for the Tigers.
Jacoby Jones the next to hit. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Bouncer up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Into the box now, Niko Goodrum.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Tigers are shut down there. They trail 3-2. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jose Martinez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Martinez.
First pitch on its way. Hit in the air to right field. Reyes is there. One pitch, one out.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Tigers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. To the plate now, Willy Adames. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And we've got two guys bringing some serious gas for you, as you see there. Top speeds 96 and 97. So striding forward now, Kevin Kiermaier reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Pitch on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
The 0-2 home. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Oh, a diving stop. Got him. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, Miguel Cabrera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Meadows moving back. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, C.J. Cron.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the big first baseman, C.J. Cron. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, 2 away.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front, really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
So now to the plate, Kristen Stewart, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Still a 3-2 ball game. Stepping up to the plate, Mike Zunino. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Mike Zunino.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope. Ball 1.
The 1-0 home. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Into the box, Brandon Lowe, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1, and a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
The 1-1 home. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Trying to send him packing for the second time.
We got 3-2.
Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Austin Meadows.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. From the stretch, Hit hard on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. 0-1 the count.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Working for the punch out and the offering. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. Tampa Bay leads this one 3-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi.
The second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Jonathan Schoop is in for the 2nd time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Schoop, who's nicknamed Mamba, he's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Jonathan Schoop with a solo shot. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Tigers have come back to tie things at 3.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Two and one. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kiermaier is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Romine.
Now at the plate, Austin Romine. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
1-1.
And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. Romine, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Stepping in now, Victor Reyes. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will land untouched.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Tigers are able to knock things up thanks to this solo home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Yoni Garcia takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 51, Rody Garcia.
New inning set to get underway. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Ji-Man Choi. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball in. No,
2-0. Two balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Lifted the other way to left center. Stewart arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
In now, Hunter Renfroe. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First offering on its way.
That's a ball.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way.
Ball. That pitch is out.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Count is 3-1.
Bases are empty, one man out. A bouncer to the left side. And that's the second out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Jose Martinez.
So 2 outs now in the Tampa Bay 6th. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
2 out, nobody on. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Ugh, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. Jones will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. We are in Motown, but I don't think we'll be seeing any of these people dancing in a soul review tonight. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Jacoby Jones. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch on its way.
Inside ball.
To short. Adames brings it in. And he's set down, one away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Niko Goodrum.
Now in the box, Niko Goodrum. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch inside the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
To the left side, but it's well foul. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in. Runner at second here with one man out. And there's ball 2 now. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Meadows moving back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, C.J. Cron. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
At the plate, Kristen Stewart. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Tigers strand a pair. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds it 3-3. Now at the plate, Willy Adames, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Adames.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
The batter.
Stepping into the box, Kevin Kiermaier. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Mike Zunino.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Zunino. He singled his last time up. Pitch on its way now to Zunino.
Ball 1. Counts 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Up top, it's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Up the middle and off his leg. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Brandon Lowe. Here's the first pitch to him. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball 3.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising, first 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground to short. Oh, what a dive. How about that? 1 for the highlight reel as they get the force play to get him out of trouble. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Oliver Drake gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 47, Oliver Drake.
Standing in, Jonathan Schoop. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch of the at-bat. This year against right-handed pitching, Schoop is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
And it's 1-1. Drake has tossed over 30 innings so far this season and has an ERA he'd like to see come down a bit. Starts the day in the high 4s. Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And he struck him out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Jeimer Candelario. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. One out, nobody on. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
The 0-2 delivery. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. The pitch. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Digging in now, Austin Romine. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. He's set. Here it comes.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
The 1-0 home. Runners going. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Victor Reyes.
So stepping in, Victor Reyes. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering on its way. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first.
Nope.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. One and 2. Here it comes. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Detroit. Score remains tied at 3-3.
David McKay has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 62, David McKay.
Ready now, Yandy Diaz. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Yandy Diaz.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And it's quickly 0-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Ready with another 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Time now to give you a look at our starter comparison in this 3-3 ball game. Both pitchers turning in fairly good performances, as you can see on the graphic. Coming to the plate now, Ji-Man Choi. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike two.
1-2.
Bases are empty. One man out. Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to land foul. The 1-2.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate now, Hunter Renfroe, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and a strike.
We got a ball, 1 strike.
Fastball well outside. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Looking up is the left fielder, still ranging back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left as they take the lead 4-3.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a lot of pressure on the opposition after score with only 6 outs to go.
Now that's designated hitter, Jose.
At the plate, Jose Martinez,
as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center.
Reyes is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. One for the Rays on the solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's now 4-3 Tampa. Diego Castillo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 63, Diego Castillo.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jacoby Jones. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Two-0 count. The pitch down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Digging in, Nico Goodrum, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And he just manages to get his hand in. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. A dive, but he's back. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. That evens it up, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Ball 3.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
The 3-1. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sacrifice attempt here. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
You can't ask for anything more than that. The tying run moves over to third now with only one out, so we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Here's C.J. Cron now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
The 2-0 on the way. Lifted down the line in left. Diaz in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Now the 2-1 pitch. Squeeze was on, but this one will get foul. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
The batter, number 4.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Now pitching for Tampa Bay, number 46, Jose Alvarado.
Kristen Stewart will be his first assignment as he steps in with 2 men in scoring position now, but also 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Ready with the 1-0. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Alvarado is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls, and that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
He's set the 3-1, and he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
first offering on its way.
Ball one, no strike.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
The set and the 2-0. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Kiermaier to the track. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. His second of the game, as this is now a 5-run cushion. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matty V, and hey, you don't see this very often, D-Row. A lot of runs scored and a lot of home runs. This is a big ballpark here, Comerica Ballpark in Detroit.
Yeah, Dan, it's interesting. You walk in, and at first glance, Comerica Park doesn't look like it plays that small. But then you do the advanced stats on it. A lot of guys going deep in this yard.
1-0 the count. Four runs here in this half inning. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. But the damage has been done for the Tigers, and it was done right here. A grand slam home run. Last chance for the Rays coming up. It's the Tigers 7, the Rays 4. Joe Jimenez takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 77, Joe Jimenez.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Settling in now, Willy Adames. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. One out, nobody on. Ball 1. 1-1. Taken, strike 2. Fouled away. The 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Here now is Mike Zunino as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Squared that one up just a little late. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Detroit posted 4 runs in the 8th on the way to victory. David McKay earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Joe Jimenez earns the save out of the bullpen, his 11th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers, 7 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Rays, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.